even have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and this is the Talk Beat Jones, and once again, I am Billy E. Jones, welcoming you to watch Talk Beat Jones. This day, whatever day it is for you, it's a beautiful day. Why? Because you're breathing, you're moving. It's a day you can reach out with love in your heart. Love will make you feel greater, better today. It'll make the people around you appreciate you more. Is that right, Mr. H.T.? Yes, sir. He done popped me upside my head early, get me going. Those great love taps from Mr. Tyler sometimes just makes you say, "Woo! Got to get on my job." Which is what? To get to some entertaining this morning for talking to you, get you ready to talk. And remember, the number to call is 313-868-0132, 868-0342. Let me get it correct now. That number is 868-0342. That's the number you can call, and we have 3 numbers. That number will roll over. You can watch us on the Apple, Amazon, Roku, Alexa. I mean, all of the modalities, the Fire Stick, all of the social modalities, Firebook, Fire Stick. I said that because I'm trying to get to Facebook. And, of course, your modalities that's on your phone. You can call it, you can reach your phone and watch the program on your telephone 24 hours a day, wherever you go. All you got to do is go to WHPR TV 33, and it comes up on your telephone. And, of course, we have 152. For everybody who has an antenna, if you got an antenna locally here, you can watch TV 33, WHPS, 24 hours a day. That's right, 24 hours a day. And you can watch all of the greatness that is being presented to you by TV 33, WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit, going all around the world. Of course, Comcast, cable channel 90, from 7 a.m. to 12 every day. That's Monday through Sunday. Every day you can pick us up on Comcast. Again, that's cable channel 90. So that, again, if you don't have the antenna, but you have Comcast, hey, the programs that come on from 7 a.m. in the mornings until 12, you can pick them up. And, of course, they're rotated so that you can get a chance to see all of the wonderful, great programs here on this station that is being presented to you. And if you note, the station is starting to give you greater, more entertainment right here when you tune in to TV 33. WHPS. And again, we're going around the world, family. We're going around the world, and we invite you to take that time to call in and express yourself. That's right. You can express yourself here on the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy E. Jones, and we welcome you. We welcome you to express yourself and to give your opinion, give your thoughts as we are going into things that are happening. Things that may be of interest to you, and things that you may decide that you want to chime in on. That's call in and talk Remember, that number from anywhere in the world is 313-868-0342. Call me, and you'll be able to talk on the Talk Beat Jones, where your conversation will go around the world. Don't forget to tell your friends to tune into that R.J. Watkins Watch Party and share it. That's right, the R.J. Watkins Watch Party. You can tune in right now and pick us up and share this program anywhere around the world, and let the folks see what you're watching out of Highland Park, Detroit, on this wonderful, great station. See, I have a call early. Let's see what this may be early. I haven't had a chance to get into my conversations. But yes.
Of course, Brother Jones. You know I had to get you early today.
Well, who am I talking to?
6-4.
6-4. Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. You want to hit me up before I get into what I'm subject matter? You want to hold on?
Well, brother, I'd like to hear your subject matter too, because you know you brings it.
Well, you know, I'd like to. Let me just give you a couple. No, I tell you what, 6-4. Brother,
Yeah.
you up early. You got things
You
going.
know, me and you can go together. You know, you and I can vibe like that.
I understand, but you know, we have the process where you called early. So I'm going to be respectful to you. I'm going to bow to you, brother. And, you know, we do it that way. Nobody's greater than anybody else on my program. You good, you great, you just like me. We all one. So, brother, what is on your mind this morning, first of all?
Well, brother, I love it. I love it, and I thank you, brother. Thank you, first and foremost. And thank R.J. Watkins and the Watkins broadcast family for keeping this great thing going. You know,
Yes, sir.
More and more, we need this.
Mm-hmm.
More and more.
It's true. It's true.
Brother.
And again, it's something that we have to really fight for, and you fighting for it, and you putting the word around the world on your programs, etc. And we appreciate the calls and information from your perspective, brother. I really do. Thank you. Go right ahead.
Well, you know, I just want to say to the brothers, we all we got. And I just wish one day brothers understand this particular concept, that Billy Jones is all 6'4" got. R.J. Watkins is all I got. My brother is all I got. You know, and I say that to say that there is a need for men to come together and love each other under the right auspice.
Mm-hmm.
You see, if we're going to be the bearers of water and the protectors and the leaders, then it is high time that we start displaying that, Brother Jones, amongst each other. I want to say rest in peace to a DJ that I never met, but all my brothers was flooding my inbox saying, I'm shocked you never met him. He was such a good brother.
Okay.
His name was DJ Slick Beat.
Okay. I just heard about it last night, actually.
Yeah.
And hearing it on the news today, so that we can get into the other perspectives. Let's give him a little salute. I know you know of him, so let's give him a salute, because I understand that he is a very, very popular man, youngster, doing some great work. And I have no idea about the circumstance. I'm not trying to get into circumstances on the show, but if you want to spend a few moments talking about him, please do, as before we move on, please.
Well, I didn't know him. I got the emails from my friends who did, and hey, man, he was an awesome brother. I've seen his body of works and what he was trying to do, Brother Jones. Mm-hmm. And that's why I had to say to the brother and his family, you know, may God be with you. As black men, I don't know what's going on with this violence thing and why we feel as though that this is the only way that we could prove manhood.
You know, 6'4", you know, when I go through now, you know, like I said, you and I, you know, when I go through and I hear folks saying, well, we black men and we this and that, et cetera, you know, we are looking at the pressure cooker and the hopelessness that we're going through looking at Donald Trump. Folks don't understand the mental issues that Donald Trump is giving to a lot of black folks, a lot of black men, in terms of, we can see, you know, we're not, you know, this stuff that other folks is pulling over other folks' eyes. Black men, they're not pulling it over our eyes. We can see our future under the Donald Trump situation, such as On Donald Trump's legal team, all 15 or more of his legal team were white men and a woman. Mitch McConnell, and I say this as I go back to talking about Obama, President Obama, and what he faced, and we talked about what he did and did not do, etc. And I asked the folks then, are you looking at the people that he has to try to convince, that he has to work with and try to get them to go along with his plans? And when they're talking about the people looking to get Donald Trump as soon as he was elected, well, let's go back real quickly, and I'm going to move on. Mitch McConnell made the statement that the Republicans were going to make President Obama a one-term president. And when we look at all of these federal judges that Donald Trump is able to appoint, why? Because the Republicans refused to allow President Obama to make these appointments. So now we have the situation where all across our country, we're going to have these white influenced judges appointed by President Trump, as he has already appointed over 175 judges throughout our country, the United States. So guess what? When a black man goes up before them, guess this potential to be found acquitted. The power. And when we go through, well, let's just leave it like that, because when you were talking about the black men, I said, I don't have a lot of time to go through the history of us black men and where we are, because we know, we know that we are.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now I was going to say, in terms of this talking about the violence and the pressure and et cetera, well, let's look outside. We got these people that are doing mass shootings. How many black folks do you see doing mass shooting, except the guy in Los Angeles at that time, et cetera? But we have a history when they talk about black on black crime, bro. Most of the crime is going to be committed someplace that you're familiar with, around people that you've had a chance to kind of look at, sort out, watch, plan, or be able to take out your anger, your frustration, because you just left the house, your woman and got you all pissed off, your friend got and got you all pissed off, your best friend and turned where you found out he was digging you in the back, and you pissed. Somebody got to pay, apparently, and somebody came by, bumped you, and just took you over the edge. That's
right.
It's a process where, let me be quiet and let you continue your thought, bro, please.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm glad you brought that part of it up, because, see, that is the part that gets us. You see, when it comes to black men, crime is more selective. And I think I've mentioned that before. It's a difference when something is selective versus random. If I tell you, well, Brother Jones, they say most people can't go down on that side of town. But if you ain't got no beef with nobody down there, you're more than welcome to go. See, that's selective. That means a certain person can't go down there. That don't mean anybody go down there, something going to happen to them. Mm-hmm. The condition was, Brother Jones, you can go down there on Mac and Bewick, because they know you. They respect you. You got a name down there. But if you are an enemy of Mac and Bewick, then you will be selected out.
Well, what if you're what if you are just happen to be stopping in the area because you just happen to have a friend that you're going to visit and you're not from the area? And what if you just happen to be traveling through that part of town, going to another part of town, and you stop in that area? You see, that's also how folks are at random, because you are somebody that they know is not from the hood or not from that area. So it's not, and I really, we know that we have these problems. So right now, 6-4, I want to move into where we are, what's causing us the problems, and what is happening, the things that we need to be aware of. We know we got the problems with the black men killing each other. We know we got black women killing each other as well. But we also know that white women killing white women are also taking, killing pregnant women, taking their babies. We know that white men are killing their families. We know that we're talking about the entire families, the wives, the children, and the whole giddy up. We know that they're going around doing mass shootings, etc. So we don't need to try to equate what we are as black men, because we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to do what we're going to do. And the pressure cooker is what we need to do. It's like a crock pot. We're in there. We're stewing. But if you don't have a valve to let that steam off, then we are stewing down in the pot. We're doing that crab in the barrel because somebody's trying to get out of that steam, that slow cooker. And we are constantly picking them up and pulling them back down. And if we are jealous and we have envy, if we are upset, don't like them to be able to get above us. I don't like him because he's good on television. I don't like him because I don't like his presentation. And some woman may look at him and say, oh, he's good. We have all of those particular type of insights between ourselves that trigger our emotional instability, which is called a mental illness that we function around and with. Come on now.
Oh no, you are 100% right, Brother Jones. And that's why my plea is that we are better than this. That's all I want my brothers to know.
And you
are much better.
You have a podcast, and I'm sure you talk about it. When is that so they can get into that? Because I want to get into things I want to speak on now.
Okay. Well, the podcast comes on Monday through Friday, in the morning time, anytime in the morning time, and it's on 910amtalk.com.
Okay.
And you guys, same messages, same Black Power, same driving points home of how we need to be together and do this together.
All right.
Together.
All right.
Always together.
Thank you, bro.
All right, thanks for taking my call, brother.
Okay, bro. Thank you. And family, he makes very, very valid points. However, we only have so much time, and I do want to get into Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell, you do know that President Trump did appoint Mitch McConnell's wife to his cabinet as an appointee per se. Mitch McConnell, for folks who don't know, is that rancid-mouthed, twisted-faced person. And I say that because he's always in a scrawl. Like he's always like, I don't care what y'all do. I got this. He is able to receive conversations from President Trump through whom? Through his wife. And how is those conversations conducted? Pillow talk. Pillow talk. They're able to make plans and make decisions. And nobody knows exactly what they're talking about, what their strategy is, because he has it where his message is through the wife. And the wife is going to tell Mitch what the president is saying and thinking. And Mitch can tell his wife what message to give to the president to reassure him he got this. You see, people do not understand the vessel of information style that President Trump has set up through the wives of these powerful men. You look at what has started the XFL. How many of you remember that President Trump was part of the XFL and was the person that actually caused the demise of the league? Now, he's back. He got his billionaire friends that are responsible for this league. We have the athletes that are in this league. I saw the game is poor because if I've got second and third string players playing, somebody have to look good. I saw a running back needing to get a half a yard. A half a yard. Couldn't even hold the ball. Person just touched him. He couldn't even hold the ball. These are players that can't play. If we had a playing against LSU, Alabama, even Michigan State could give these teams a real good run for their money and probably beat them. But that's what is being promoted. And they tell you it's going to be great football, it's going to be exciting, and all these other great things. Hey, buy it if you want to, because that's Trump's league. That's Trump's league. You have Trump. They say he looked presidential. Well, if you want me to look presidential, I can look presidential if I have billionaire folks who give me the greatness of their script writing abilities. They're making sure that I have my practice time. I have, we talked about his hair. We talked about, you guys talked about his hair. That was all the conversation about Trump's hair, his orangeness. Now he is the alpha male in his orangeness with white under the orange. And now he's the most powerful man, and he has asserted himself. He told you he could walk down the street in New York, shoot somebody, with nothing happen. Now he's shown you he could reach across the world and kill somebody and show the rest of the world, I am that bad. Yes, I'm that bad man. And this is what I can do to you, and I will do it. That's President Trump's threat to the world, folks. And don't forget, he has his hand on that red button. When you look at, and I'm just asking you, family, to look at what he has appointed, the Vince McMahon, his wife, Linda McMahon, is also an appointee of whom? Donald Trump. Who is Vince McMahon? A billionaire, head of all of the great entertainment of the WWE. What is the WWE? That's worldwide entertainment, not worldwide wrestling, but worldwide entertainment, with training all of these guys, physical guys, who will be promoted, and some of those guys will transfer from wrestling to football, and some football players will transfer from football to their wrestling rosters, and they will be highly promoted. That's the way Trump is rolling at this particular time. Good morning. This is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and I have a couple of minutes before I go to a break, but who am I speaking to, and can you talk to me, please?
Yes, Grand Rising, Billy.
Hey, is this you, bro?
It's Brother Malik. Yes, sir.
Oh, my brother. I just want to tell you that you have resurrected your Big Mama. You have resurrected your grandfather, the senator. You have taken your presentation and your leadership to a new level. You are the person that marched 18 months on Comcast to preserve this station. You hit in your stride, bro. You went through almost 6 months, or probably 8 months or more of depression, health-wise. I know that. I know you. But I see now you're determined to serve this community. And so what I'm going to do is I want you to talk to this community about this bad meat. And I hear somebody else on the radio trying to get somebody else some credit about going out talking about bad meat. But you are the person, no diss to nobody else, but you are the person that go out and march on these bad meat, crack houses, murders, and all these other missing people and all of these other particulars. And I don't really listen when I'm hearing other people take, well, this person is out there leading them about bad meat. Come on now. But what I've had to learn from you, you know what it is, sir?
No, sir.
Reach your hand out with love. Reach your hand out with love and forgiveness and move on. So I thank you for teaching me that. The reason I paused you because we're going to go to commercial break, and I didn't want you to start and have to stop. I'm going to delay my guests to let you finish talking about the bad meat. And also I want you to speak on your relationship and how you feel with how Mayor Duggan is dealing with these circumstances, and let people know who you are. Would you please?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Okay, please hold. We're going to get ready to go to that commercial break, and then we can come back, and we'll be talking to Malik Shabazz. Just call him, but don't forget to call him for dinner. I am Billy E. Jones. This is the Talk Beat Jones. And again, come back. We're going to do a quick interview with Minister Malik Shabazz because he has something important to say for all of those handkerchief heads that the people called, and people who call people handkerchief heads, and people talk sideways out of the mouth, double-sided, and said, yeah, I'm saying these things. Not Malik. And I'm not pointing the finger to nobody. Nobody. I'm just saying we have to be careful to whom we're listening to and how they try to make and put labels on folks. This is a man's man. Appreciate you, bro. Hold on. We come back after the commercial break on the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones. Remember, you too can call us at 313-868-0342. Anywhere, because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And
.7.3 FM, WVIE.
How would you like for this to be you? Well, it could be. If you have the desire to be an independent radio personality, paying yourself, this is your chance. WVIE 107.3 FM and WHPR 88.1 FM are looking for people with outgoing personalities who can attract sponsors. Launch your career on a radio station with the latest technology in broadcasting. WVIE 107.3 and WHPR 88.1. If you're into talk, R&B, oldies, jazz, gospel, or soca, Radio We Can See is where you need to be.
88.1 FM, WHPR.
Have your own radio show. Block time is available. Call 313-868-6612. Radio We Can See, broadcasting live in the Virgin Islands and Detroit. Find us on Comcast Channel 90 and worldwide on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, and all of your favorite platforms. This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m.
You can have your own party on TV. Party with R.J. Watkins and the TV33 family when you hold your own Facebook watch party. Connect all your friends with our friends, and we can have a watch party together. Watch your favorite TV shows when you want, how you want, with your favorite people. Here's how it works. Log on to Facebook from your computer or tablet and go to the RJ Watkins fan page at facebook.com/TV33WHPR. The one with the blue WHPR logo on the left. Like us. Click the word videos with the red tag that says live next to it. Then click the share button at the bottom of the video player and select start a watch party. Invite whoever you want. Your party will be recorded and archived for playback anytime you want. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At the end of the month, the viewer that has the most people at their watch party will be invited on the TV show live. Come on, let's have a party.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and But we're back now with the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy Jones. Remember, you can watch us over the Roku box, Amazon, Apple, Fire Stick, and all the other good stuff like that. But I have Malik Shabazz on the phone. Don't want to take any more time talking about that. Don't forget you can watch us on Comcast Cable Channel 90. And you can watch us from 7 a.m. to 12. And Malik Shabazz.
Grand Rising, brother.
Grand Rising to you, my brother. I feel you have a lot of things on your mind, and quickly, I want to get right to the meat. Did I say the meat? I did.
Yeah, you did.
and you know, I'm going to do a little testimonial here because you know, if you buy some meat and that meat's not good, it's not good meat. Believe me, you're going to be sick. So when we talk about the sickness that's going on in our population, certain areas, et cetera, you can check what you're doing, sir. Some of those stores selling bad meat. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Well, bad meat will kill you. It will age you. It will make you sick.
Yes.
And in particular, it is deadly towards elders and children.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, we have been conducting a We Don't Eat Rotten Meat campaign in relation, which we've done for years, but in relation to two places, a business, Del Point Food Center at 16700 Harper and Bishop, and King Coles at 40 West Claremont at Woodward. In both cases, it was rotten meat. In both cases, men who, two brothers, one who's a chef and in relation to King Coles, one who is a member of the 300 and the Marcus Garvey as well. They're single parents.
Okay.
Shopping to feed their children at their neighborhood stores.
Right.
And in both cases, they got rotten meat. In both cases, the manager blew them off, spent them like a top. At Del Point, when they brought it to us, and we went and grabbed rotten foodstuffs and presented it to the manager, he told us, you put the good meat with the bad meat and let the people decide. At King Coles.
Now Malik,
yes,
when you
sir.
say put the bad meat with the good meat,
Yes.
does he mean that you can see the meat is bad, or is he talking about they take the bad meat, mix it up with good meat, and put it back out, and you don't really know that it's bad meat, or how does that?
Well, stores have been known to do that.
Yes.
But what he meant is you put the bad foodstuffs next to the good, and the people have to pick through it.
No.
If they're wise and completely alert and sharp shoppers,
If they're
which very few of us are.
Well, you know, Malik, me and you do like we do. They are lying because what they do is change the price. They change the price on the bad meat so that when you're looking and you're shopping and you're looking at price. You know, we do that when we go to Myers and go to Kroger's when we see manager specials. But we know that that meat is still, quote, fresh, but under their terms, they need to move it quickly. And when you buy that, you can't buy it and just say, I'm going to save it. That's meat that you have to go ahead and use. But you know that it's not fresh cut. It's been there for a couple of days or a day or two or whatever, and now they have to move it, so they bring the price down.
Well, see, in that case, they are supposed to take it in the back, check it out, repackage it,
Yes.
lower the price, put a day or two or whatever it is extension on it, and put it in a special section that is clearly defined as reduced and why. But what they are doing is selling rotten meat.
Okay.
When we sat down for our first negotiation with Del Point, and he didn't show up, unfortunately, for the second one. That's another story.
Yes.
But it's continuing saga. But on their own Facebook page, Del Point had pictures of rotten meat. Now, at the end of that day, they had temporarily removed all pictures. No, it's rotten meat. We are clearly discussing rotten meat, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
The merchants need to get past, we don't know who you are, Malik. We didn't know. It's not about that. If anybody approaches you and says, sir, this is bad, any man, any woman, a child, they need to be given respect. They are your customer. Your customer is the lifeblood of your business. And Detroiters and black people are first-class people. We are first world people. Somebody else came up with third world. The world originated with us.
Wait, Minister?
Yes.
Because I'm on a certain period of time, I can't have you be in the pulpit.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But now, you are taking time away now trying to negotiate with them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we will be hearing more and more about what place is this that you're dealing with now?
Del Point Food Center, Harper and Bishop, King Coles, Claremont, at Woodward.
And I want to tell the folks right now, before we go into here and you talk about the things that you've talked with and tried to get information to Mayor Duggan. I marched with you on that store in which they beat that black man about the
hobo bags.
The hobo bags. That's right. That's what I was trying to say. The hobo bags. And I'll tell you this for folks to understand about marching. It ain't easy. It ain't easy going round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and you get energized. You feel that you have a purpose. And sometimes you just go and go and go, and I'll tell you, when I tell people I can't do like Malik, I did at that time. Now, I've come to and passed flyers, but this time I marched with you in the store.
Yes.
I was out. I was knocked out almost 2 weeks. Okay? So so I'm letting folks understand when we talk about you and your group marched for 18 months on Comcast, and you marched on folks, and you marched on everything, basically, regardless of the weather. You ain't no joke. You ain't no person that's weak. You don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. But now you have a relationship with the Mayor Duggan, and you have made an understanding in terms of who you are and how you pick folks that you support or don't support. Talk to us, please.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, people need to understand, and not misunderstand that an endorsement is not a tie bar to any and all things. We endorse people all the time, state reps, mayors, whatever the case may be. But it does not mean that we agree with everything that is said, nor with everything that is done. In relation to the over-assessing of property of the homeowners through property taxes, which originated in the Bing administration, but continued on the first 2 years of the Duggan administration. Mayor Mike Duggan, City Council, Eric Sabree, Used to be Wachovik, but that's another story.
We don't want to take your
We want
homes.
to be made whole. Period.
Mm-hmm.
During this same time, Governor Snyder and his gang forced us into bankruptcy.
Okay.
So we were being bankrupted and we were being fleeced in the form of our property taxes. And to say, we're going to say right now, money or check, it's not going to be cash, but a check is off the table. How can you say that? Well, the laws in the state. Then leadership says us up there. If the state rejects you, that's one thing, but at least we'll be able to say you did everything you could to get us a check. You robbed us by debit card, credit card, cash, and check, and we want to be made whole in one of those forms.
Okay.
Period. And anybody should be able to understand that.
Yes.
And I don't care who the mayor is in relation to that.
So what I'm hearing, you know, and folks, Malik and I have not had any conversations. This is our first conversations in a period.
Yes,
So
sir.
you are not in lockstep with the mayor. You are inside. You're like the spook who's sitting by the door. You remember that book?
I remember the book and knew the author.
Okay, so you know what I'm
Sam
speaking
Greenlee.
of. You are the person that's inside to get us the information and the moves, etc., and may be able to give them some understanding of what the people are desiring, because you have that ability. However, you can't force them. You can't force them to do the right thing, but you can be there, and you have an attitude, which is what, sir?
Well, let me say this. I'm not really inside. I have access.
Got it. Okay.
We don't work for the administration. We have access to the administration and to the mayor. Yes, my job as a fair and as one who assisted you with getting into office is to remind you of the least of these. It's about the people. It's not about Kwame Kilpatrick. It's not about Michael Duggan. It's not about Malik. It's about you, us, and we.
Got it. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'd like to anyway, have someone trying to elbow me, trying to do something. I don't know, but I'm going to stay with where I am with you. But I do have a guest, Malik, and I am enjoying talking to you and giving you the information that, don't do that, that the people need to hear from you, from your voice, and not from these people who have made these accusations and tried to label you in these fashions, etc. But I want folks to understand, am I in Malik's camp? No. Am I a friend of Malik? Yes. Do I respect Malik? Yes. Does Malik have the right to have his own opinions and make his own selections that he feels is better, greater for this community? Yes, he does. So, and I do know, before I let you go, that this man, when I came and worked with Malik as the person on the air for Malik, why? Because Malik was dang near incapacitated for months, folks, trying to do his job for us. And when I'd go to see him at his home, it would be, he couldn't even get out of bed. He couldn't even get out of bed. His commitment is so strong. He couldn't even get out of bed. That's why you saw Billy Jones on the Malik show, standing in for Malik. But now the brother is back. He's gone through the loss of his big mama. I don't know about you, but I grieve hard. Malik grieves hard. He's a big man, 6'4", 300 and some pounds, lost a lot of weight. But he's like a child when it comes to his big mama. And he's still grieving. But now he's back. He's hard. He's loving. I heard you and the chief. I said, I'll just be darned.
You heard that on Facebook?
No, I heard that on TV 33.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I said, I'll just be darned. Because that's the person there that I just said, So guess what? Before I let you go, I'm going to reach out and say my arms are out to all folks that I've had a problem with. and I'm going to reinvent myself in terms of attitudes about people who I felt was cross, people I felt was disrespectful to people. And I'm saying, I eat it all up, and we all good. Thank you, Malik, for helping
Thank you, Billy.
readdress my mind as well. So, brother, we'll be talking, and I want folks to know that there are times, if you think that Malik is on this station by himself, you haven't heard Dr. talk yet. I'll be with you, brother.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you. Oh, brother, one thing. Hit me up on this lemon burn. I'm holding it up right here.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about this lemon burn?
Lemon burn is great. It works. You take it with your meals a little bit. You do a little exercise. Hey, you'll start trimming up. It's a good thing. It's healthy.
And it provides the ability for you, and it helps me be on this station. And again, we tell people to come on down. We've got lemon burns. You can either call 868-6612, and you can just come on down. Come on down. We've got that lemon burn, y'all. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Please support our station.
That's right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Billy.
And wait, and you're on the air what day?
Saturday, 8 to 10 a.m.
8 to 10 a.m. and also 9-10 a.m. Superstation.
11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay, and tell brother Kofensky, tell him, call his name. Kofensky, yeah. Tell him I said hello, okay?
I will, my brother. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, okay? All right.
Peace now.
Peace to you as well. All right. Family, now I want to quickly, soon as I can, bring on my special co-host that is here. And she is going to talk, and she was here kicking me under the table. Kicking me under the table. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she wanted to talk to you. So we're ready now to bring on our special co-host, Miss Darcella, Dr. Reverend Darcella Frederick. Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Kicker. Now, would you introduce yourself to the family, the folks who don't know who you are, real quickly? You look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Dorizella Frederick from Detroit, Michigan.
And that's not all. Tell them quickly, because again, folks that are seeing you today didn't see you last week. Mm-hmm. So we've got to let them know. This is a build-up time. This time I want them to know who we got on our station with us.
All right. Yeah, I'm Dorizella Frederick. I'm with In His Hands Ministries International.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Dorizella Frederick with In His Hands Ministries International. Yes, and we're an outreach organization, and we go out to the homeless. We take hot tea and on-the-go care packages for the homeless in the city of Detroit. This past weekend, we were at the NSO on Mack and 3rd. And so we took hot tea out there to them and to the men and women, and that's pretty much it, what we did this week. They loved it. Tea was good.
I understand that you received an RV to help you with your mission statement.
Yes, yeah, we did.
Tell that story real quick.
Sure, yeah. A young lady named Jacqueline White had provided us an RV to use. She said I could use it for, she stayed with us for about 7 years. Beautiful young lady, stayed with us for 7 years, and then she came back and said, hey, I just want to thank you for all that you've done, and I want you to have this RV to use it for whatever you want, and I just want to use it 1 week out of the year. I'm like, are you serious? And she said, absolutely. And so there it is. So I asked her, listen, can I use it for my ministry? She said, whatever you want, Dora. She's the only one that can really get away with calling me Dora. I hate that name, but
okay.
I detest it. But she called me Dora. She's the only one. And so we've been utilizing the RV and going around different places to take care of the people.
Okay. Now, there are circumstances that you have a group that you deal with ladies that are doing things. Let's talk about those situations again, please.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back and say, now, this is your family. I want you, without me, to talk to them after you answer those questions, please.
All right, so we have a group called Ladies of Justice. This is provided by Legal Shield. My team is the Meridian Group. And so we are we're a powerful group here in Michigan of women who inspire, uplift, and excite other women, empower them in business so that they can start their business. Women who are starting businesses do not have an attorney. They don't have access to the justice system. Maybe they're not known in what they do. For example, if you're a Mary Kay lady, if you're into Avon, or perhaps you have your own accounting company, you're a CPA, you may be may bake pies, cakes, whatever it is. We want to help you, and we promote you through the Meridian Group and Brooks Davis Enterprises, so that then we connect you with the Ladies of Justice to give you the access to the justice system so that you can get documents reviewed. You can have contracts and drawn up for you on your behalf. We even help you to get your business started. So that's what the Ladies of Justice does. And we have an event coming up on the last Saturday of this month at the Hotel St. Regis in Detroit. We also have trainings going on for the Legal Shield, which will be every first and third Tuesday in February and in March at the Hotel St. Regis. And we know what we're going to do. For everyone that attend our trainings, we're going to take about half an hour to play, relax, little R&R as they call it. And so we'll go in, we'll play a game of pool, do a ping pong, sit around and talk, have a few non-alcoholic drinks, and just communicate and just have fun, socialize with one another. Then we'll go into the actual training, which will be across the hall. And so we'll be doing that again. That'll be every first and third Tuesday in the month of February and March, right down at the Hotel St. Regis. And it's a beautiful, if you haven't been there lately, come check it out. It's gorgeous. The renovations are awesome, just awesome. And so then on April the 25th, yours truly, will be at the Northwest Activity Center, and I'll be doing a program speaking to those who are abused, whether doesn't matter whether it's sex abuse, child abuse, is to inspire, uplift, and excite you to have the same happiness that I have, because I too was abused in so many ways. I had a hard childhood, and I'm living proof as many others. There are plenty of people who have gone through some of the things that I've gone through, that you've gone through, but they're having a hard time trying to cope and to deal with it. As far back as I can remember, I was abused. I've had my head banged against the wall a number of times, against the chalkboards. I've been stumped on, kicked in the back. I've received closed head injuries. So everything you can imagine. But one day, someone stepped into my life and helped to make a difference in my life. And I want to do that for you. I want to be that person. I want to be the one to step into your life to help make a difference in your life. And so join me on April the 25th.
Powerful words, powerful mission statement that you're putting out there. We're going to take a commercial break, family. But first, I want to let you understand, once again, you want to get into this lemon burn. I mean, this lemon burn is what is allowing some of the programs to be on the air. It's not free being on the air. We have to come up with some dollars, and I appreciate the family members who are coming down and leaving a little something, saying this is for Billy Jones and this is for Malik, etc. But we're all separate programs. We pay our own separate bills. So this is what you can pay for your body. Pay your body the best. That's the Lemon Burn Stomach Fat Burner. We'll come back and talk more about the Lemon Burn, but again, there is no health if you're not using the proper ingredients for your body. So when we talk about making money, there's no money that you can take with you if you're down in the ground. So remember, there is no health if you're not taking care of yourself. There is no reason to understand you're trying to get wealthy. Well, you want to work on getting healthy. This is your Talk B. Jones. I am Billy E. Jones, and once again, my guest, my co-host is Dr. Reverend, or should I say Reverend Dr. Dorisella Frederick. Is that right?
Yes.
Did I do it right?
You did pretty
Tell
good.
them who you are.
Dorisella Frederick.
Dorisella.
Dorisella.
Okay. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back shortly on the Talk B. Jones. Remember, Talk B. Jones on the air every Sunday from 8:30 to 10, and it comes back with repeat from 8:30 to from 8 to 9:30 on Sunday nights. Be right back, family. Talk B. Jones and
.7.3 FM, WVIE.
How would you like for this to be you? Well, it could be. If you have the desire to be an independent radio personality, paying yourself, this is your chance. WVIE 107.3 FM and WHPR 88.1 FM are looking for people with outgoing personalities who can attract sponsors. Launch your career on a radio station with the latest technology in broadcasting. WVIE 107.3 and WHPR 88.1. If you're into talk, R&B, oldies, jazz, gospel, or soca, Radio We Can See is where you need to be.
88.1 FM, WHPR.
Have your own radio show. Block time is available. Call 313-868-6612. Radio We Can See, broadcasting live in the Virgin Islands and Detroit. Find us on Comcast Channel 90 and worldwide on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, and all of your favorite platforms. This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is LaWanda,
This is R.J. Watkins.
coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. And to get yours today, call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
This is the Talk B. Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk B. Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk B. Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk B. Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m.
Well, we're moving on now to the east side. It would be lots of partners in the sky.
Come check out the new Sisters Braid 2 Hair Braiding and Natural Hair Care Salon, located at 18070 Mount Elliott Street. Our new salon is spacious with adequate parking, Wi-Fi, and all brand new state-of-the-art salon equipment. Come meet your local hair braiders and natural hair care specialists and check out our many hair care services such as hair treatments, box braids, cornrows, tree braids, Havana twists, children's braids, natural twists, lock extensions, kinky twists, goddess locks, updos, full weaves, and more. Please feel free to visit us on the web at www.sistersbraid2.com or call 313-826-0498. Here at Sisters Braid 2, we offer exceptional care for exceptional hair. We look forward to seeing you. Sisters Braid 2 is a proud recipient of the Unity and Rebuilding Fund.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and once again we invite you to watch Talk Beat Jones, Billy E. Jones from around the world. And of course, in the Michigan area, we're located at the Highland Park, Detroit, right on the border. They say Highland Park is like the capital for Detroit. And we're on each Sunday from 8:30 until 10. That's right, 8:30 to 10. The reason I'm pausing, because I need you to help us out. I need you to get this lemon burn and help us out. And I also want you to send your donations. That's right, your donations, the way that you have been doing. I want to thank all the friends and fans who have sent in their donations to the station at 160 Victor Street, Highland Park, and put in the donation for Talk Beat Jones, Billy Jones. That has really, really helped us continue our program. Thank you very much. So with this, we're going to prepare to come back with our special guest, Reverend Dr. Darcella Frederick. How about that? Are you ready, Doc?
Yes, I am.
We'll take it over here. Let's introduce yourself, and let's bring it back, because I want the family to realize comfortably that we have a great person with a great heart and a great mission statement with us. And for those folks who have religious thoughts, I've got the one. For those who feel downtrodden, I've got the one. For those who have issues with their family situations and they're not happy with what's going on behind the walls and nobody else is listening to you, I got the one. If you feel that you need somebody to reach out to, I've got the one, okay? So this is what we're doing here on the Talk Beat Jones. And so, Reverend Doc Frederick, would you talk to the family and let them know where you are and are you accessible?
I am. We're located right here in the city of Detroit. It's an outreach ministry, which is In His Hands Ministries International, as well as IABOSHA, which stands for I Am Because of the I Am. And that's a ministry, but it's really more like a business. So I run that business like a ministry to help inspire people to be whatever it is that they would envision for themselves. And sometimes we have limitations. Sometimes we have situations in our life that come up and we feel like we're being assaulted. And it's very difficult. It's hard. And if you're abused and whatnot. And that's one of the things also that the Ladies of Justice I absolutely love. Because with our Ladies of Justice program, we inspire you as well. Ladies of Justice will help you to be empowered. We have women that are awesome. We have women in business. We have women who desire to be in business, depending on what it is, what your needs are. For some people, it might be that they need someone to help them to get over certain issues in their life, or they want to start a business and they don't know what to do. We have women in place that can help you get started. We have attorneys that will help you get started in business. So whatever it is that you need, we got you. I guarantee you, we got you. We can help you out.
You guarantee?
I guarantee.
Hey, well, if you
we have an assortment of women of all walks of life. They're in different professions. Women who are not in the professions, but they're women in business. Women who are in ministry. For example, we have, like I mentioned before, we have Dr. Lisa Brooks, who is a clinical psychologist. We have Dr. K. Olivia Packer, who is a mind detox. I call her a therapist.
Yes.
And she does a phenomenal job. And you can actually access her on Thursday nights by going simply to Facebook. I believe that's on Facebook and Instagram, and you can connect with her.
Well, what we're going to do is ask you
Sure.
If we can have a conversation during the week potentially, and
yes.
Potentially schedule some of those persons that
I
you're
would
speaking
love that.
of
Yes.
to come in and have a conversation. So we want to introduce the folks that are doing these things with you. Now, if folks who are looking to want to come on the show, you got a business, you got a project, you got things you're doing, and you want to come on the show, you need to contact me at 313-412-3111. Now, we're not the program that are just having folks come on and sit here and give their project or give their information out at no cost. It's costing me to be on the air. So I ask guests that if you want to be on this show and you want to have a program that's going to promote you properly, and it's going to have a repeat broadcast from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. that same Sunday night, so you can promote yourself, promote your business, promote what you're doing. But I simply ask you, contact me, and we'll let you know the rate that we charge for you to come on the show. Won't be a great deal, but every bit helps in terms of making sure that my bill is paid to this station every month. And so I'm not the person that's going to keep coming out of my pocket promoting other folk and what they're doing. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But I do want to have you on this show. Reverend Doc, is this something that you see moving forward that we can do?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. We can have to do something like that. You know, we have, and I really like to address the some of the issues that's been on my heart. If you don't mind.
Please. Let me sit back.
I saw that down in Georgia, there are about 3,600 females, children, that are taken into sex trafficking. And that's a problem. For example, you know, like identity theft is the #1 white-collar crime in this country. But the biggest, bringing in billions of dollars into, as far as a business goes, making money, that's sex trafficking. Women are being taken into sex trafficking, girls, children. It bothers me. And so that's on my heart, to do something about it, to try to bring awareness. And so I would love for you all, if you're interested in networking with us and trying to bring awareness in your neighborhood, inside of your church, let's get together, let's talk, let's have a conversation. Give me a call at 531-600-0555. Let's have some conversations about it. 531-600-0555. Let's get together, let's talk. We're going to have a meeting February the 28th, which is the last Saturday in this month, at the Hotel St. Regis, 5 o'clock. I would like for you to be there. Again, 5 o'clock, Hotel St. Regis, the last Saturday of the month, in this month, okay? Call me up, 531-600-0555. This, you know, we always say that, you know what, it doesn't bother me, it has nothing to do with me, but you never know who is going to affect sex trafficking, kidnapping, being taken hostage. This is a reality. We can't put our heads under the cover or in the sand and think that the issue was going to go away. It's just not going to go away.
You know, and
it's an epidemic. It's growing into an epidemic.
Your heart is, this is what I'm speaking of. When you speak from the heart of your conviction, you know, family, you continue to watch the Talk Beat Jones. You know, and speaking of that, we can't bring her on today, but I see that you have a guest sitting in the audience. You want to tell us potentially who this person is, and maybe if we can on a schedule we can bring her back. But whom do I see in the audience, please?
Yeah, that's, as a matter of fact, that's Dr. Olivia Packer. Yes, as a matter of fact, we're meeting this morning. We're going to go to breakfast, and we're going to talk about the very issues that we just discussed.
Now, what is it that she's doctor of?
Dr. Packer is a mind detox specialist. She's a color personality coordinator. Is that correct? And yeah, she's a very good friend of mine. She's awesome. She is awesome.
It excites me to see that you have your folks, such as this doctor, coming through to be able to help the family and family, because we go around the world, and these folks will be on the air. If you have a situation and you got a problem, or you know family members who got a problem, they can what? They can call in. You can get some advice right here, not by a novice, not by somebody who just woke up and said, I think that this is what I want to do. We're talking about people who actually are qualified, been in the trenches, still in the trenches, and can give you some help. That's what we're about. That's what we are about here at Talk Beat Jones on TV 33 WHPS. That goes around the world on the Fire Stick, the Amazon, the Apple, the Facebook, the RJ's Watch Party. Oh, goodness. You can pick us up over that telephone 24 hours a day, and all of the social modalities, you know, and you can feel the love, because this is what it's about, family. We are giving you this with love. Tell your friends, support this station, share this program. Share this program. You can call us right now at 313-868-66. Excuse me, I'm about to give you the front desk. 313-868-0342. That number, 313-868-0342. And you can call and you can join us on the conversation at this particular time on the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy E. Jones, and I have my co-host, Reverend Dr. Frederick.
Dorizella Frederick.
Talk about it. That's the way I'm talking about it. Talk to me now. You know, and so you're going to be with us at least every other week, maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And so when you step in the door, we're talking about your health. We're talking about your mission statement, folks, which is to have a greater life, a healthier life, and be able to have a problem, but have someone who can help you with a solution. You're with Billy E. Jones and Reverend Dr. Frederick.
Dorizella Frederick.
Okay, you notice I don't say the Dorizella. Okay, you're live. Can I get your name and your call, please? Talking to you.
Hello, Billy.
Hello.
Doctor.
Hello.
Glad to hear your voice again. You sound wonderful, and I like your talk.
No, thank you. Thank you. You have a question you'd like to ask?
Actually,
well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, not a question, but I would like to state about how wonderful and how beautiful our product is.
What
if
is
you
your
don't mind me saying that
okay,
today.
what is your product?
African Easy Silk.
African Easy Silk.
African Easy Silk, Billy, and you can't beat it. I don't think nothing else can beat it. So I'm trying it. I'll use it myself. And anything that you come out with first, I like to get it first. So I can see and use it, and then I'll be able to tell the people how it is and what it will do.
Now, you have a clientele of folk, men, women, older folks, younger folk. how is the product being received by your clientele?
Good, real good. They come, I call them and remind them when I think their product is out that they have gotten, and they'll come and get some more. So that's the way I work mine, by the telephone and my telephone orders and friends, because I have quite a few of them. And now I'm out of the Bigfoot.
That's great, y'all.
The 12 ounces and also the 4 ounces. I don't have none.
So the Bigfoot is the 12 ounce. That's named after Malik. Okay.
I don't have none of that.
Okay, well, but you do have the Wild Growth, and you'll be getting your Bigfoot as soon as you put your order in.
Yes.
You know.
All right.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Thank you very much now, okay?
You're welcome.
Hold
and
on.
I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the program.
Okay, hold
so
on.
Can I hang on?
Hang on, okay. Oh, but
Thank you.
But before you just hang on, are there folks across the United States you want to say hello to?
Oh yes, all of my people away in the different states, Florida, Dallas, Texas, and Georgia, Mississippi. I have them there.
And
hello, this is Annie.
Now, how do you know that they are able to watch you or listen to you? Have they told you that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. And by the way, let us remind folks that on Monday, the first Monday and the third Monday of the month, the Hair Doctor Show is on the air from 8 a.m. until 9 a.m. That's the first Monday and the third Monday of the month. That's the Hair Doctor Show, in which we really speak on the life crisis, and we go, of course, about explaining how the African Easy Silk products, the various products, can really help you. Thank you very much for reminding about the Hair Doctor Show, the first and third Monday, in which Miss Annie is also a part of that show as well. Thank you, and hold on, please. Thank you. We're back once again, and again, real quickly, did you see how nasty your president is? Did you see how nasty he is? And just think, there's nothing that you can do about it. People are saying that he is able to come up with these programs, that he's now addressing women, that he's addressing people of color, et cetera, et cetera. He's not doing that. When you are surrounded by billionaire folks, you got the best of everything coming for you, providing the written word for you, telling you how to sit, how to structure yourself. And remember, he was the king of the apprentice program, who said and had people out soliciting various things, undercutting folks. That was his game plan. That's how he did it. He understood how to beat these political folks. And we're talking about the primaries, et cetera, and who's ahead and who's doing various different things. Well, think about the Republican Party when they had almost 18, 19 people running. And you forgot, some of you, that there was a black man that at one point was ahead in the primaries. So don't be chilled and fooled about them talking about who's winning in the early primaries, even now. And let me give you one other thing. I'm going to say this for folks here in the Detroit area. Remember Charles Pugh. You remember Charles Pugh for the folks who talk about how tough and rough Detroit is. Well, tell me this. How is it that a person who had no political experience, Charles Pugh, could take and win and receive more votes than anyone in that particular election cycle, including the mayor's office? And he had no experience except being on an anchor on television and radio. And you voted for him. Why? Why? And they talk about this guy, Pete, you know, as Boogity Boogity, and his particular persuasion. Well, let us remember, Charles Pugh also had that same particular persuasion. That's their choice. And people said, oh, he can't win because of his choice. Why did he receive more votes than anyone else? Why is Pete Buttigieg, whatever, why is he winning? Because people that you think are not in that fashion of whatever making choices are making choices and prefer people who are willing to be gay, bisexual, transgender, and other. You watch. This man has a movement with the people who feel that they have been rudely treated, badly treated, not respected, and they're looking at somebody who can help them. Us. Continue to watch Pete. Okay? Talk to me.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know some of that. You enlightened me.
Well, you know, it's a process, you know, and then we got President Trump that's talking about the fact that he goes through and he interviews folks who are running for office for Republicans. And he chooses the ones who are tough, mean, son of a guns like him. And people don't understand when they talk about Michael Bloomberg has more money than Trump. It don't matter. Trump has billionaire folks,
right?
And Trump has millions of money already contributed to his campaign. So what? He can push money and help his other folks get elected.
Absolutely.
And that's what he's doing. Talk to me.
Yes. You know, but may have the money, but the people have the power. And there's something that the people can do. They have a voice. You have a voice. Use your voice. Use your power to put in, put out, do what you like. I believe that. Okay, yes, he may have the money, he can put in who he would like to put in and put up front, but you are the ones with the power. You have the power to elect, you have the power to vote somebody out if you don't like if you don't like it, get rid of them. I mean, that's just the way I feel about things.
Well,
you know, and you have to exercise that power. You don't sit around and put your head in the sand and say, hey, there's nothing we can do because Trump has all the power. You can do something. Exercise it. Exercise your rights.
get out and vote.
Get out and vote. Get out and vote. Hey, becoming a politician yourself.
Make sure that, you know, and, you know, you have to understand, just like Michigan and Michigan State in the basketball game, if Michigan had felt that, Michigan State has a greater team, they're winning, and we're just so at this point, they beat them. They beat them. So you can be on the bottom, but you can beat the top team if you are convinced that you are going to win and you're going to do what it takes. You're going to sell yourself out to do nothing but the greatness of what's in your heart to win. And what we're talking about right now is winning, winning, winning. And this is a winning team. And we're going to bring in more of your team. So we're going to definitely stretch our lead on the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy E. Jones. We're going to prepare to leave you, but we want to let you understand that we love you.
Yes, we do.
Don't forget to get your lemon burn. You can call 868-6612. Find out how and what time you can come down, who's here for you. But it is in the studio, that lemon burn. Get yourself healthy.
I need to
then
get
you
some
can
of
think
that.
about wealthy.
I need to get some of that lemon burn.
Hey, we got it for you. We got
Yes,
it.
yes.
So family, Doc, you want to say your goodbyes and to your family?
Yes, I'd like to say goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in. We air again tonight at 8 o'clock.
No, actually, at 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah.
From 8 to 9:30.
8 to 9:30. So tune in. And then next week, whenever you just call in, you have some questions, write your questions down, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk to you on the Talk Beat Jones show. Thank you.
I am so happy, so proud to have you with me moving forward. And, oh, by the way, again, Monday, the first Monday and the third Monday, don't forget, the Hair Doctor Show. And the Hair Doctors will be here, and I will be a co-pilot with the Hair Doctor. Family, it's been wonderful, great to be with you, stay with you, be a part of your life. Don't forget, send in that donation to 160 Victor Street, Highland Park. What's that zip code? 48203. And in the bottom, in the memo column, make sure that you put for Talk Beat Jones or Billy Jones, and I'll receive the credit. We've been getting the donations, and I've received credit for every donation that you've sent in, and I appreciate and love you. It's that time we got to get ready to get out of here. And thank you so very much. Don't forget, Talk Beat Jones on Sundays from 8:30 to 10. Love you. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Talk Beat Jones. And